welcome to another episode of The Rundown. I'm laughing because it's just the girlies today, and I'm being really silly. So we're talking big life changes and big life moments and how we all juggle it while working these crazy shifts and working in the world of news. So today I have meteorologist Jessica Kirk and 8 News anchor Delaney Hall joining me. Hello.
Hello. Thanks for having us. Yeah, you may have heard us giggle because MaryCatherine was legit breaking down over there.
She really was.
I love my little theme song so much. I can't not just like jam out to it over here. So that's what I was doing. So we're all doing crazy things right now in our lives. Jessica, I'm going to start with you because you just recently got back from getting married.
Yes.
And I'm getting married on Saturday.
Yay!
And it has just been a crazy, crazy time trying to get things done on this shift and also getting ready to leave for like a week to enjoy a honeymoon and be on a different schedule and come back to this shift. Yeah. I'd love to just hear, what was your experience like and what has it been like to kind of get that planning done? Especially your wedding was not here. You had to travel for it.
Yes.
So
yes. Whole nother element. We got married in the mountains of North Georgia, so like 7 to 8 hours away from here. Obviously, we planned the time and location before I even accepted this job here in Virginia. So we already knew we were gonna have to travel, so it was kind of like already assumed. But it was obviously nice not to wake up at 1:30, 2 in the morning, as you girls know, for a couple of 2 weeks, I guess. But now, getting right back to it. Those are some of the photos. The scenery was beautiful, first of all. Planning for a wedding while working full time. I think most women who plan their weddings have to deal with it. But being on the shift is definitely difficult. The vendors were trying to call me when I was in bed. So I was having to tell them, don't call me past 6 p.m., please, because I have to be up for work. So that was probably a little bit more of a unique situation than some other brides deal with, and I'm sure you're dealing with too, MaryCatherine. But
yeah, for me, it's the getting an email like while I'm asleep, and then I wake up and I'm like, I'll definitely get to that after work, and then I get off at 12:30 and I'm like starving, have to walk my dog, should probably say hello to my fiance.
Wait, and for the people, so you said you wake up around 1:32, right? And then MaryCatherine, what time do you wake up in the morning?
I wake up at 2:45.
Okay,
that's
just to give some context. I feel like
brutal.
People still sometimes don't even realize how, like, it's not early, it's in the middle of the night.
It is.
For all of us.
It is. My Google little home thing when I wake up in the morning still says, good evening.
Right.
And I'm like, no, good morning. I'm awake right now. Don't tell me that.
Right.
But yeah, I get the email overnight because my vendors are still up and they're doing things and they're trying to lock me down, and then I forget about it. I still haven't sent my photographer a shot list, and I get married in 4 days because I keep telling myself I will do it.
It's fine.
Then I forget.
It's fine.
So that's been the hardest part.
I will tell you, I'm sure Delaney can give you similar advice. Like on my wedding day, which was only 2 weeks ago, I was stressed leading up to it. The vendor knew what they were doing. The photographer was incredible, knew what she was doing. If you pick some half-decent people who have done a wedding before, just relax, write it out. Something will probably go wrong, but as long as it's not, as long as you and your fiance show up, you're going to get married. And, at the end of the day, hopefully you have at least 1 or 2 funny stories, and then you get married and it's fine.
Yeah, that is good advice. And you know what? Your shot list is going to get done.
Yeah, I'm going to do it today.
I was going to say, we can text you this afternoon at 3:45.
Yeah.
So, please. Mom and Dad, are they in the shot list?
Where's the shot list? Yeah. I honestly am probably going to use AI. I'm just going to cheat it a little bit and be like, make me a shot list.
I used a little bit of AI for my my ceremony timeline.
That's smart.
Just because I was like, what is a typical... What words my ceremony was so short.
Yeah.
So I wanted to just, what words do I need to use for the message spoken by the, guy marrying us? What words do I need to use? So
I need to tweak my vowels. I feel like I'm afraid that I don't know what vowels are supposed to sound like.
You wrote your own.
I'm writing. We're
so
both writing our own.
Oh,
So I feel like I need to look up examples of vows because I feel like what I'm writing is I don't know.
Don't
silly.
let ChatGPT write your wedding.
Yes.
No. I would not let them
As
write
long as it comes from the heart, you know Alfred, and Alfred knows you better than anyone else, right?
Yes.
So as long as you say it from the heart, it's going to be perfect no matter what you say. But I get it. It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and I talk about Alfred Alfred so much on this podcast, but I never actually show him. So I do actually, I want to give that man a little shout out. This is Alfred. We're getting married.
So exciting.
On Saturday in Richmond.
Oh, so cute.
It's been crazy. Thankfully, my mom has done 3 other weddings. My 2
wow.
brothers and my sister, she was involved in all of them. And so she kind of like, I feel like she has it down pat at this point, but it's still just been a lot. Delaney, your big life update.
Yeah.
You're pregnant.
I am.
Big
In case
life
you guys
update.
didn't know.
Surprising, yes. Due
You're
in
pregnant.
January. So
Yeah.
hanging on. I'm almost at the 3rd trimester.
Yeah.
So it's been a journey so far.
How has it been different just from what you remember before you were carrying little guy to now? What are the big major changes in your like day-to-day work life?
Honestly, mostly for me, physical changes. Not only is my body changing, but what my body is doing. I don't want to say I'm not as capable, but MaryCatherine is, as a producer, you have seen firsthand how my breathing has changed, how I really physically can't sometimes walk fast enough to different monitors. So like producers, even this morning, we're having conversations of, it's been so fun trying to find out different camera shots and different ways to tell stories, just because I'm kind of more stationary, just because I don't want to miss camera shots. And truthfully, I'm even just out of breath talking right now. So that's like probably the biggest thing.
Yeah.
As far as pregnancy symptoms, I've been very blessed, and I wasn't really that sick, which is great. I didn't have to, run off in a commercial break or anything.
No.
Sleep is hard on this shift, as you guys know, to start. And I wake up around the 2:30 time frame, kind of similar to MaryCatherine.
Yeah.
So I'm battling just with like insomnia, and then coming in and putting on makeup and I just fake it because I'm awake, and but obviously, this is something that my husband and I have prayed for a long time. So I'm very, very thankful. I think as someone who's pregnant, it's really easy to complain, right? Because everyone can see that you're carrying a child, and it's so magical, and it is. But I'm remembering the journey to get here, and just how thankful we are that we will be welcoming a little one here in a couple months. So
Yeah.
I think probably the physical. I mean, you
Is the
guys
biggest
are around me
difference.
every day. Do I like? I don't think I've gotten mood swingy, right? I don't know.
don't
Maybe I
think
have.
so.
You're
Okay.
fine.
I don't think so. No. I really haven't noticed much changes in your mood. I remember you saying that like during the first trimester, you were like, am I being grumpy? And I'd be like, no, I don't think so.
There's been a couple times that you've been a little bit cryy. I think when you told us that there are certain things that make you a little bit upset.
Oh yeah,
But it was
more
like
sensitive.
You telling us, yeah, and then also. I don't know if this was just who you are as a person. I haven't known you for very long, but like showing certain things. Like we had a story about a snake one time that you said you didn't like.
Yeah.
Like
yes.
the snake made you feel a little icky.
Like not like food aversions, but like stuff like
snake
that.
and
I'm like,
bug
oh,
aversions. Yeah, I feel like that in normal
Yeah.
life, so that's like not anything crazy.
Yeah, but thankfully our team, you guys have all been so gracious, and I have tried to give like disclaimers, like, hey, if I'm stopping in the
sleep
next
last night,
5
yeah.
minutes, it's because of this, and you guys are like, okay,
Yeah.
but for the most part, it's been a really, I don't even say cool experience, just because I'm still living it, but very just thankful for where I am.
Yeah. And something you shared with me a few times is just that you see yourself on air every day.
Yeah.
And you're seeing your body change on air every day,
Yeah.
which is something that a lot of pregnant women don't have to go through. Like, yeah, we would see our stomach change, but like we don't have to physically just like watch ourselves on TV for 4 hours in the morning. Can you share a little bit about what that's been like for you?
It has been quite a journey. I think as women in news, and I don't want to speak for you, but it is sometimes hard to see yourself on TV because there's a lot of pressure to look a certain way on top of feeling a certain way. So I told Jessica this morning, she's like, I like your dress. And I said, oh, well, thank you. Actually, this is the 4th dress I tried on this morning because the others wouldn't zip up. And you kind of just have to laugh it off because I know my body is doing exactly what it should be. And I'm healthy and baby's healthy. And that truly at the end of the day, that's all that matters. But yeah, it is kind of an out-of-body experience to experience what I'm experiencing and then see it. And you're like, whoa. okay.
Yeah.
But, you know, like I said, health is the number one priority.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's probably similar though to like starting out as a reporter and then looking back a few years later and being like, that's what I
look like a
sounded
baby.
like.
Yes.
Yeah. Because even when I look at old photos of you when you started here, I mean, how old were you then?
I was like 6 years ago.
So
Yeah,
you
I was
were
23,
yeah,
22, 23.
and you look like a little baby, like fresh out of college.
I know.
And now you're like grown up Delaney.
I'm like gonna be a mom. Like, that's weird.
Yeah. So it's probably, I imagine it's kind of the same experience.
Yes,
as going
very
through
out
that.
of body experience, but in a cool way. You know, everything's happening the way it should be, which is a blessing.
Yeah, and you're gonna look back once you have
That's what I
little
was gonna
guy and be like,
say.
"Oh, like you were there with me the whole time." You know,
That's one thing my husband and I talk about. Everyone's, you know, asked me how I am, and then they look at him and they're like, how are you doing? And he's like, you know, it's been really cool. I never thought I would have my son like trending on the news. Like, not a lot of people can say that.
Yeah.
So it's been really cool to walk through that journey with him too. So
yeah. For other people going through big life changes like you guys are who may be in news, what sort of advice do you have for them to help with it?
this is my advice for a lot of things, and you've heard me say this a lot, MaryCatherine, is give yourself some grace.
Yeah.
We're life is lifing, as we say here. Lisa, I say it a lot. Everyone has something going on at home. I don't care who you are. It's a big life change, a small life change. Give yourself some grace and give people around you some grace as well. You never know what people are going through, and just take it day by day, right? Some days are going to be easier than others, whether you're planning a wedding or you're dealing with pregnancy insomnia or you have a doctor's appointment after work, right? There's so many different things that you're juggling. So I would say, give yourself some grace and just take a deep breath. That's my advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the take it day by day.
Yeah.
I'm honestly, this might come as a shock to people. I'm not a naturally optimistic person, so I think
Really?
trying to so I think I'm a worrier.
That did shock me.
I'm a worrier. I'm
okay.
just
Real
a worrier.
time.
I worry about
Yeah.
everything.
Okay.
I'm always worried about what's going to go wrong. So trying to like be more optimistic helps. But another thing that might be controversial, I'm a big boundaries woman myself. So when you're planning for big life changes, I mean, this work that we do is really important. And I think we're all really blessed to be doing something that we genuinely love to do, because not everyone gets to literally go to work every day and do something that they love. I genuinely love my job. I love doing what I'm doing. But when you're planning for a wedding, when you're having a child, when you have a new husband, it's like you got to set some boundaries in place and say, hey, I can't work extra this week, or I can't come in on the weekend, or I can't stay late today because of XYZ or whatever. So I think it's important to work hard, but still be able to put boundaries in place when you're going through something. So I'd say boundaries.
That's really good advice.
I think that's great advice, and that's something that having an actual like career has taught me. Like when I came out of college, I worked for like a local paper, and I also worked part-time at my dad's grocery store, and so like those were things to help me like earn a living so that way I could do this one day. And when I started at this job, I just remember being like yes to everything, and since I have learned to kind of say like, no, I can't do that. It has made me just happier to be here.
Yeah, it is.
Because like for example, I was called in on a weekend morning one day, and I was like, yes, I can do that, but I really don't want to work 6 days in a row. Can I have like a day off? And they're like, absolutely, of course you can. But like, you don't know that until you ask and kind of set that boundary and say like, the 6 days just can't do it.
Absolutely. It's
So-
hard.
It happens too. Yeah.
I think that's great advice that both of you shared. And I also think if you can find someone that you can share with in your newsroom, like
huge.
it makes such a difference, because the people, especially on like the shift that you're on, they just get it. You know, they understand like, oh, you couldn't sleep last night either? Oh, great, me either. Like let's commiserate
together.
Let's commiserate about it. Let's like get through this and take a nap later. Like, and it helps so much to like have that connection with someone at work who gets it.
Absolutely.
And then also being able to get home and have that person who's just completely removed from work that you can just kind of like blah, dump everything on, and then kind of sit back and they're like, so you want like a good cookie and mac and cheese for dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
That's
Thank
a good
you.
point, because I think if the more that you like bond outside of work, the more your coworkers know you, and then for us, I think it shows on TV too, right? When we actually know what's going on in each other's lives,
Yeah.
it just makes that bond stronger, and I think the viewers pick up on that too.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Oh, what?
This is kind of for Jess. So,
okay.
big life change, obviously, is you guys getting married and you're moving in together. So, what has that transition been like? And with such an early bedtime, are you guys still trying to find the flow? Because I've been married for 2 years, and my husband and I are still trying to figure it out.
We're still. I mean, it's only been 2 weeks, so we're definitely still figuring it out. Last week we tried to like go to bed kind of at the same time, take a nap during the day. Didn't really work out.
Does your husband work from home? I can't remember.
Right now, no. He's still currently looking to get a job. He has a bunch of leads, and wants to get a job. Long story short, he's going to get another job before he gets this job that he's in the running for. But long story short, right now, I'm still going to bed early until he gets like a 9 to 5, and then I'm going to try to split sleep, which I used to do at my last job. Which is where you like go to bed at like 1 p.m. when you get home from work.
You sleep for like
and then
4
wake
hours.
up at like 5 and then stay up until like 9 or 10.
Yeah, and then go to bed
I
again.
used to actually do that when I was a reporter. When I was a reporter, I did that.
But right now, this week, he's just been staying up while I sleep. So he goes to bed when I wake up. So I think you said that you guys have done that. So, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to call out my husband. He is a video gamer, and he loves video games. And I kind of joke that when I go to sleep, it's his quiet time. Because it kind of is. Yeah, we have dinner together, we spend quality time, and then I go to sleep with one of the dogs. The other dog stays with him. And a lot of times he'll like crawl into bed at like 2 o'clock, and I'm like, And he was like, I'm gonna sleep for hours. I'm like, don't even. I know. It's okay. But that's what he needs to recharge, right? Like everyone needs a different way to recharge.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2 years later and we're still figuring it out. So no pressure. You figure out.
Yeah, I'm nervous about that too, because Alfred and I don't live together right now. And he was like, well, maybe we can just like practice on the honeymoon. And I was like, true.
Don't 5 days.
Don't practice on the honeymoon. Do whatever you want.
I really don't want to practice on the honeymoon. But I was like, what if we like tried, because I wear an Apple Watch. So like, what if we tried the alarm on the watch so it doesn't wake you up?
That deep.
And then, because he's such a light sleeper, like if he's up,
I'm
he's
the light
up.
sleeper,
So like, I'm worried that it's gonna be oh no, I woke up at 3:30. Because also where we'll be living together is closer to work, so I can wake up later.
Ooh,
but
very
still,
nice.
like waking up at 3 is still early for him.
I'll say, and like I said, we're still figuring it out, but you find moments of quality time, right? Like we have an agreement that when we're together on weekdays, it's no phones.
Yeah.
We can dump about our days if we want to. We can catch up, but just try to leave it, even if it's just for an hour. No phones. We need to really lock in. And so even though it's a shorter amount of time together, it's quality time, if that makes sense.
Are you worried about how new baby will impact quality time with your husband, or like what are your feelings about it?
I also think everyone is.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's mixed feelings because it's gonna be the coolest thing we ever go through. But of course, it's gonna change everything in a good way. I feel like we're just gonna deal with that as it comes. Thankfully, we have grandparents nearby that can help too. But we've actually had conversations, on weekdays, like priorities are going to be dinner and bath times, right?
Yeah.
Like where usually he would say longer at work or whatever.
I'm gonna cry. I love giving a baby a bath. I have 3 nephews, so
you're an extrovert already.
Little baby boy that you're about to have. I'm like, that's my news nephew.
Yeah. But I think it'll change too as we figure out how to be parents and how he fits into our family and everything. You just figure it out. But you just over communicate, and we always say lead with love. So that's what we try to do.
And this job trains you to just figure it out.
It does.
I used to be very much on the I gotta know, and now I come in every day and I'm like,
you're loosey goosey. You're ready to take whatever the day throws at you.
I'm like, oh, breaking news at 8:55, going in the show. Don't even care.
We say, how does the 9 look after GMR? And
no, fine.
It's good. Yeah, you learn to adapt, and I think a lot of people can say that about their jobs too.
Yeah,
trickles into your personal life, which is a good thing.
Yeah. So overall, we're feeling good. About big life changes.
Girls of Morning Chef are feeling good. So if you see,
thriving.
You all see, the TV side, but so this is like a very in-depth sneak peek at the craziness and chaoticness of our life after noon.
Yes.
I guess.
Yeah. Well, thanks for chit-chatting with me.
Yeah.
Is there anything we didn't touch on?
No, just that your wedding's going to be fantastic this weekend. And we're so excited for you.
I can't wait to hear about it and the honeymoon. It's going to be so fun.
Oh, it's going to be so fun.
As Delaney shared with me, forget about us for a few days.
Oh, yeah.
I will.
That's what I said to you, isn't it?
Don't think about us at all. I give you permission. Pretend we don't exist.
We have already decided we're just gonna like put our phones on do not disturb and just like hang out. I
love it.
We haven't even made any plans. We did make one kind of exciting plan. We're gonna go see Trevor Noah live in
that's
DC.
fun.
Oh my gosh.
Because he's there the Sunday night that we get there, and my fiance loves him, and I loved his book. I don't know if you guys read his book, Born a Crime. So good. And so he just like bought tickets and sent me a screenshot the other day and was like 13th. I was like, cool.
That's awesome.
So that's
great.
like the one plan that we have. But we're also going up to Boston, which is my old stomping grounds where I went to school. And I told him, I was like, let's just like wake up and just like walk and like see where it takes us, which like we've never had the opportunity to do. So
You guys are gonna have the
super
best
excited
time
about it. It's gonna be fun. It's good. I'm gonna forget all about you guys.
Do it.
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't
It's fine.
do it.
I'll probably text somebody. But like,
Did you send the photographer the shot list? The wedding's
Oh
over.
my gosh.
I did
need to
message
do that.
Delaney because I sent you the photos.
You
to,
did.
to
And I
forward
literally-
along.
I know,
Yeah.
and I was with John because we were on our baby, and I was like, oh my gosh, Jess just texted me. She's like,
Why is she texting
Fine.
me?
It was fine. I was told to send photos so
Yes.
that they could show them. So
It was
it's fine.
very
And the
sweet.
photos are so cute. They're so pretty.
Yeah.
All right. Well, see you guys next time.
See you later.